Hello YouTube, it's Shuttle here. Just gonna be talking about my local meetup I went to on Friday here in Winnipeg for fighting games. The community is called ChipDamage. Highly recommend it to anyone who wants to go. Everyone's pretty chill, pretty welcoming, and they give pretty good advice. So I went there to just, hang out and chill on Friday night, get some drinks, maybe play some games, and see if anyone's willing to help me out with my gameplay. So I guess we'll first talk about the people. The people are really nice. They're like really welcoming. They played anything from Street Fighter to Tekken to some anime games like Guilty Gear, KOF. I think Blast Blue. I think some people were playing. I think people were playing Under Night, if you know what that is, and some other games. I think there were people. Oh, there was some Virtual Fighter and some other like niche indie fighting games that I wasn't really aware of. There was about 10 setups. They hang out in like I guess we can call it a pub style place. They serve drinks, food. It's a nice place to hang out. I don't think you have to be 18 to go in, or 21. 18 in Canada, so or at least where I live. Yeah, everyone's pretty sweet and pretty nice. Not like I said, if you have anxiety about like meeting people in person, I will say this, like, people online are completely different than people in IRL. Everyone is just there to having fun. Everyone's just there to be like, hey, we just want to hang out and have fun, and we're not here to make fun of anyone. That's how I feel when I go to IRL meetups. No one really is hateful. We'll get to the gameplay. So I was hanging out with this guy. He plays Jury, I believe, and he said he was like a low masters player. I don't need to throw him. You know, he played for like 13, 15 years. I think probably since like ChipDamage has been around, he's probably played even longer than that, maybe. He's been jumping around a few games here and there. I think he used to main like Blast Blue, like I said. At any rate, he was giving me some advice on how my gameplay, and he doesn't play Ken, but he was like, hey, you should be using Heavy Punch more often, because that's what people in my rank has been using a lot. You should probably mix in the lights. You should do Drive Rush more. When you're doing parry, you should be tapping the button, because it'll drain less of your meter. Not meter, whatever that top gauge is called. I forget what it is called off the top of my head right now. And then you can just tap that. It's really nice. And then you should be doing Drive Rush more often, so that's pretty good. And he's like, hey, you should also like be more mindful of jump-ins, because like a lot of people will, like, no matter what rank, will try to abuse jumping attacks. So just like either doing a DP like is good, or like a crouch heavy is really good. And then you should also like be mindful of DI. People will spam DI if you're not good at it, right? So just be mindful of that. So even if you're like, as long as you're able to win, he's like, if you can win like at least a couple of times, like 3 or 4 times, knowing that, hey, you can do it, they will start to do it less often. And it's like, if you can do it 100% of the time, obviously that's for the best. But like, as long as you know that you're conscious of the idea of the jump in or the DI, they'll stop doing it as often. So that's really nice. Pretty good advice to have. He's like, hey, you should also do like these combos. They're not the best combos, but it's better to have some combo than no combo. So he's just like saying like, hey, you should do a medium punch to a heavy punch into a DP, and something very basic. So you can do like, hey, if you're more advanced, maybe you can do medium punch into heavy punch into Dragon Lash into DP. Slightly more damage, but like it's like 500 more damage or something. But it's not like that important. If you can just do you only want to do the DP one, that's fine. If you just want to do only medium punch, heavy punch into DP, that's fine, because keep it like something consistent and something you can do without like messing up the inputs. And I was like, okay, that makes sense. And he's like, hey, just be mindful of your spacing. And he played some games with me. I think we played like probably like 10-20 matches really quick. He crushed me, obviously, but I got bodied, as they say. But like, hey, he gave me some good advice and good pointers, because I asked for them, obviously. I mean, if you don't want any advice, I'm pretty sure they're more than happy to like play and beat you. But let's just realize, when you go to these meetups, people who go to fighting game meetups obviously play fighting games a lot. So like, obviously, if you're not a high rank, you are gonna get beat up. But that's fine. That's fine. Like you just have to accept that. But hey, if you want advice, they're more than happy to give you advice, and this is how you get better at the game. And no one's gonna troll you. Everyone's trying to be like, hey, this is how you improve, because if you improve, they improve eventually down the line, because now they have a better player to play against, you know. So why would they do that? And then I was watching some people play some like Tekken and stuff, and they were doing the exact same thing. We're doing like these crazy like arm wavy things, trying to like explain how to play the game. So, like I said, don't worry about it. Don't worry about anyone being mean. Everyone's pretty open-minded, pretty easygoing, and pretty nice. And if you don't like playing the fighting games, or like don't want to play, you're not interested in today, you could always just sit around and chat about fighting games or anime, manga, comics, like and stuff like that. But mainly fighting games, right? So everyone's just there to chill and hang out. So highly recommended. And if you're in Winnipeg, I highly recommend going to ChipDamage to meet up at Garbanzo's every night on Friday, unless there's something extraneous happens, or is there some sort of holiday or like something. So I mean, you should go. And also they having I think they're having this tournament called That Summer Tournament. It's like, I think it's like August 27th. So I highly recommend, if you have time to go, or like I think they're doing like a donation thing. So I highly recommend donating if you can, because like I think the community is going pretty strong here at the very least one of the stronger ones in the city. Maybe there's other ones that I don't know about. Highly recommend it. Just come and hang out if you're having any second thoughts. And yeah, just come on and chill out. And I'm not going to go every week, but I'll probably go there at least. I'm planning at least once a month, because I mean, sometimes you just don't want to go, right? So that's my general consensus, and hopefully I reach out higher ranks. Anyways, it's a shuttle checking out.